Nice, Neriths. Hell yeah. I love doing that. Eventually, you'll be able to plug that into some AI of some kind and have it like just riff, right? But like add dynamism to it and shit. That'd be really cool. I'm looking forward to that future. Whoever figures that one out. Big money. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so Vexilla's up there. We don't have any docs for it yet. Part we're working on is we need to get the feature within a specific group. And that means that we also need to set features within a specific group. So yeah, create feature lookup table. This is a new lookup table. Where are we setting that? So that's happening in here, self group lookup table. Yeah. All right. So we end up just doing the same thing. All right, flags end up being the flag group. And what's up, Ethan? How you doing? This is where we'd end up doing that, yep. What's up, Kinslayer? Is that some movie quote or something? The new one or the old one? Old one? Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it. I actually don't even know if I watched the new one, so... Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Alright. And what's up, ES Game Player? How you doing? I think it's older than I am. I forget what year it was made. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Exactly, Jason. I like how you and I both had the same thought in Prime stream earlier when he's talking about like, yeah, I'm gonna be making a VS Code plugin in NeoVim. And we're both like, wait a minute, I think we know someone who did the opposite. Yeah, that was super good. But yeah, it's not that weird. There's that dude, something Pope? Tim Pope? I forget his first name. But yeah, he maintains some VS Code plugins, but he uses NeoVim. Whatever. What kind of coding are you talking about, Indy? Like, what classes do you have? Do you know what languages you'll be using? My guess is Exorcism is probably the option. But if you want to do like web stuff, there's always Free Code Camp. Java and Python. See, I'd do Exorcism and just knock out, you know, some of their tasks, etc. Yeah, exactly. T-Pope. So it is Tim Pope, right? Okay. But yeah, he maintains some VS Code plugins. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, no worries. So you know what? We don't need the group, because that's actually going to be done elsewhere. And what's up, Mirkovic? How you doing? So he doesn't like PRs? Oh, interesting. So he's like extra protective over his code, huh? But okay, so what we want to do here is something kind of like this. This is Vexilla. Oh. All right, so instead of group, this ends up being feature ID and feature. All right, so yeah, let's just keep finishing this. Ooh, feature dot what? That's right. Yeah. That's right. And I think I actually have to just do this, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. How do I want to do this part? Oh, I know. Yeah, I don't like that I have to actually select these this way, but it's fine. I hate it so much. We're gonna pull this out. Get feature name. Takes in a feature. Spits out a string. I think I can actually combine these two. Oh, but they hate it. Nope, never mind. Whatever. We're gonna leave it. So yeah, this right here. Oh, and I can just do name if I destructure it. That's right. Oh, and I need this. Oh, and yeah, so instead, nope, we'll just do feature. And yeah, Joe, thank you. Appreciate you. How you doing? What you up to? Hold on. How am I matching on those elsewhere? Oh, yeah. Ah, that's it. That's right. I gotta explicitly ignore them. Man, 9 months. What's the name of the sub, baby? All right, we end up doing the same exact hacky BS for this one. All right, that function looks good. And now we can just do this. Let feature name equal get feature name. Oh, and it's not that. Might need to clone it though. All right, so we've got create feature lookup table, and we end up doing that where we put those comments yesterday. Yeah, so this would be flag lookup table versus feature lookup table. I think it's fine. All right, so flag lookup table here. And Luharski, thank you for the follow. Welcome. All right, so then here, that value is the group ID. Yeah, I wasn't getting there, Nami, for sure. What we end up needing to do, right, because a user may call set flags themselves, no matter what, we have to look up the group ID within the table. All right, so coerced group ID. Yeah, what you up to, Joe? Okay. Ooh, if they pass a JSON. Yep. So we want to do that part still. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I don't need that. Do I? Actually, no, I do. I could convert it to string. Yeah. Sure. Oh, right. So yeah, we got to do it here. Sure. All right, there we go. So flag group doesn't implement copy. It does not. Oh, that's right, that's right. Those are not copyable. So borrow of moved value. Value borrowed here after move. And that would be the part. So I actually wanted this one to be cloned. All right, there we go. But yeah, what are you up to, Numi? How you doing? They're over on YouTube. Just so y'all know, I'm not talking to myself. Well, I kind of am, but still. Yeah, so this part right here should just be calling set flag. Oh, expected stir. Oops. Okay, so now they hate that part. So borrowed data escapes outside of associated function. Oh. Okay, so what is it trying to tell me here? Ooh. Yeah, I want to get rid of the unwraps for sure. Now it's going to yell at that because we're not in a function that returns a result. All right, so result here. Okay with nothing? All right. So this part is still now an issue. And it still cares about all of this. What I'm wondering is, I don't think I need to clone flag group. Thank you for the follow, Al. Appreciate you. How you doing? Yeah, anyone got any thoughts? They're explicitly talking about self as well. So self escapes the associated function body. Let's go Google it. What? So, one thing we could do is just duplicate this logic. That really doesn't feel like the right move, though. Oh, this is recent, too. Oh, God. Okay, so... Okay, so that doesn't change it. So it's not about the string and how long it lives. Oh. So, okay, hold on. Immutable borrow occurs here on 92. Later used by the call on 4. So here on 92... Oh, I see. Alright, so they hate that now. Oh, consider borrowing. So let's see what this error means. Use clones instead of references. Ooh. I do need a mutable reference to self because we're modifying self right here. Or, hold on. We're actually, no, you know what? The modification isn't happening in here. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, good call. Yeah, you're right. I don't think it needs to be mutable. Good catch. Hold on. Yeah, very nice. So wait. Is it Pai or Pipe? Like, is your name a reference to Pepe Sylvia from Always Sunny in Philadelphia? So Pipe. All right, sure. Oh, okay. Just checking. I was just curious. Have you seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Because your name is very, very close to Pepe Sylvia, or at least, right? It's the episode, oh yeah, no worries, Nomi. It's fine. Whichever one you want. I was responding to you over there, too. But yeah, it's the episode in which Mac and Charlie get jobs. Like, you've seen the memes, because it's got Charlie with, the tapestry of, lines and shit. He's got the cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and he's wearing, a button-up shirt. You've seen the memes about it, for sure. There is no Pepe Sylvia. Exactly, yeah. Charlie, oh my god, all these people exist, and they've been wondering why they haven't been getting their mail for weeks. Oh my god, we're gonna get fired. Like, it's so good. All these people exist. Okay, yeah, it's super good. Great episode. I highly recommend it. And Nomi, thank you for the follow. Oh, hold on. Yeah, sorry, Pack Rat. No, you're good. Go ahead and repaste it. I can see it, but yeah, maybe other people, want to get the link. God damn it! Hold on. Hold up. No, you're good. Oh my god. Someone else's name starts with "it's" and I didn't even look. Sorry about that. You're good. Try one more time. I'm not trying to bamboozle you here. I know, I'm sorry. There you go, thank you. Yeah, we're good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, way more popular, Nomi. Okay, so yeah, back to what we're doing. We remove the mutable. Yeah, see, so this one ends up needing, mutt self. Yeah, no worries. So we did need mutt self because this is then modifying it. So the problem with this is that maybe my lookup tables need to use static strings instead. I think that's the move. Right, that breaks a bunch of other things, but I think it actually helps us out a bit. Which means we're going to want to do that for these two. Is that the move? I'm pretty sure I'm cloning in a lot of places, but I'm probably missing one somewhere, right? So I get that. Yeah, I've got clones all over. So I was actually doing the clones. Actually. Which makes it even more confusing to me. Yeah, I want to avoid getting too fancy. Oop. Right, I think that works. Well, and this should be feature ID. Oh God, that's right. So maybe I want to move back to all those clones? There's something we can do here. You know what I can do? I can have a whiskey. That's what we're gonna do. Damn right. And yeah, Nomi, thank you for the follow. Serendipity Engineer, thank you for the follow as well. So yeah, we may end up having to use an RC or an ARC or something. No, no. No, no, no. Because we need to create it. So the group lookup table, this is a pure function, by the way, right? So all we're doing is taking in a thing and returning a hash map that we then put into our lookup table. Or technically into like the prop on the struct. And we're inserting into that lookup table here. Oh yeah, I'm not drinking. Yeah, there's still some watermelon in that Red Bull. No thanks, I'm good on it. No thanks. Not gonna do it, wouldn't be prudent. Oh man, I just aged myself so hard with that line. Not gonna do it, wouldn't be prudent. Right, so we use create group lookup table right here. Hold on, sorry, Pepe. What are you saying? Pipe, actually, sorry. I think I'm gonna keep saying Pepe. Are you okay with that? It's just easier. Okay, cool. That was actually my name in Spanish class for the first 2 years I took it. First year I took it. Right, you had to adopt a Spanish name. I was Pepe. Yeah, it thought you were doing a link. So I added you to the regulars thing. That way you can do it again. But you're asking about array.map? How is that relevant? We're mapping over a hash. And that's pretty much literally what this is doing. Now, the big point I'm going to try and get at there, Pipe, is does it matter creating it here or doing like an array.map? No. But we're not trying to turn this into another array. We're trying to turn this into a hash map, which is not what you would get out of array.map, right? And I need to insert multiple times for each one, right? So this is a key value lookup, not an array. Not a vector. Yeah, no worries. Just making sure. I'm gonna go back to all these clones. And what up, Code with Dave? How you doing? So I'm not sure what I meant by that comment, which is annoying. Like, I have no idea what I meant right here. This part. Yeah, no. I think I just made the mistake of forgetting that we actually had a features array that we don't need to look up within the env. So I just forgot what we had. All right, so then we're back to this problem again. Hold up. Instead of indexing into it like that, I think I need to just do like a getter. That's it. Oh, that's right. Shit. We definitely want to do results. Yeah. Because that ends up as a result too. So it looks like okay or? All right, so or else actually takes in a function. So we'd then have to create an error for it, right? And that would go up on the Vexilla error enum. Yeah, that's probably the right way. Alright, could not get key on group lookup table. Group lookup key not found. We'll end up doing one for the features too, right? Okay. Oh, wait. Using the wrong error or result? Nope. Oh, yeah, we wanted Vexilla result. Then that breaks this one. I don't think that's it either. Alright, so yeah, mixing and matching these different types is annoying. So we end up getting a result. And we'd want to bubble that up, though. Which I think means that that one's just doing result. Vexilla result's what we actually want. We'll just do that for now. And 1 second, Leonard. Yeah. If is error that, otherwise that. Sure. I think that helps a bit. Oh, then I could use any type of error. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, not a bad option there. I think we're past that part, though. And now we're just dealing with some borrowing stuff. So, yeah, as I start dealing with some issues around that and it starts getting annoying about, like, the different, you know, question mark endings and what error type they do, yeah, I might actually opt for that. That's not a bad idea. But now we got to figure out this part. So scrubbed file name. It doesn't live long enough. So it's dropped at 107 while it's still borrowed. And these are all static, and they seem to be working. But we're just doing regular strings. Ah, that's right. So lazy static. Oh. Is that the move? Nope, it hates it. Thought I saw them doing something like that, but they're doing it here in the macro for a key value. So lazy static might not be the fix. And hold on, here's my next question. Does it have to be static for this? Because this one is going to be dynamic. Because it's going to be dynamic, I'll just do this. Screw it. Oh, and now it no longer takes an argument. Alright, so now we're on to this one again, and that's the immutable borrow BS. Do I just want to clone it? I think we're good. And Pepe, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I think we're good. Definitely more work to do. Yep. Yeah, let's fix that one. Hey, Pack Rat, thank you. Appreciate you. Eldon, enjoy that one. Eldon, did you lose your ring? I keep hearing people talk about it. Terrible joke, I know, I apologize. I feel bad about that one. And yeah, thanks, Backrat. And I just want to make sure, am I saying your name right? Or is it, you know, is it something else like Pakrat? I don't know, I'm just double checking. I might still keep saying Packrat anyway, but I'd at least like to know. Alright, so hold on. Sync flags looks good. Set flags also looks good. Get flags, sure. What about for the manifest? We have not fetched any of the features here yet, so we don't have to worry about that part. Ooh, yep. Yeah, so some unwraps though, yep. How many unwraps we got in here? That's really not that many. And this one we're okay with because we've checked it. We've got a bunch down in here that we're going to want to fix. Oh, actually, this is just for my testing, so that's fine. Okay. So hold on, let's go find some of these here comments that we care about. So get feature within specific group. And this is where we need to figure out the group ID and the feature ID. And here's what I think I want to do then. We're going to end up calling this pretty much everywhere. At the beginning of every function, we've got that same thing. So the main goal the main goal would probably be to get the proper group ID string and... Oh shit, we need an environment ID string too? Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, environments are indexed by an ID. Yeah, so we need an environment lookup table, too. But, yeah, I end up wanting to create some utility functions here. Inside of client. This utility function is then going to be get real group It's a terribly long name. I'm okay with it. It's going to come back with a tuple. A Vexilla result of a tuple. And yeah, pretty much everything is going to need to be converted to results. So yeah. All right, so get real group and feature IDs. So real group ID is then going to be equal to self... Oh, and I need the self part. Almost forgot that. Group lookup table, group ID. Oh, and hold on. Yeah, we want to do... Oop, not that. Hold up. Yeah, it is what we thought. Cool. Just double checking. Oh, and yeah, this is where we do that dot or... Vexilla results. Oh, hold on, wrong thing. Vexilla error. Group lookup key not found, and we'll end up doing the same thing for that. Oop. Oh, it's a flag, right? And I think actually these are going to be strings. So we're going to need to turn them into other things. So we got to do a conversion. Let's go to our enum and create another one of these. All the things. Yeah, exactly. All right, and then it's a result, so it's okay, and a tuple, and then it's just real group ID, and then real flag or feature ID as well. Oh. Oh, and you know what? No, this one ends up needing group ID. And this one's actually still group. Yeah, I'm great, Dana. How about you? Wait, really? You've never seen a tuple get returned before? Really? We were not generating clients for Vexilla. The generation of clients was when we had an open API schema. We don't have an open API schema for this. We do have a schema, but this ends up having a lot of like custom logic around that. Whereas the clients that you were thinking about previously, those are just pure REST clients, and those are generatable from OpenAPI, no problem. And there's no like heavy lifting happening, no transformations, no logic. It's just, you know, giving us types to like hit those things. So yeah, you're thinking of Walter Cornflake, in which we totally did like the generation stuff. We weren't generating any of the Vexilla stuff, right? So yeah, over on the Vexilla website, yeah, it was for Walter, right? All of these were written by hand. And when we were writing them, we just took votes to see like which ones we do next, etc. All right, so then get feature name. Okay, or oh, and yeah, this part is then, right? String and string, so and stir, and stir. Yeah, I mean, I think tuples are great, and I didn't want to, like... Look at it this way. I combined these together. I may end up realizing I wanted to split them up. some special wrapper type. Makes sense. I don't know. I don't think a type is necessary because a tuple does exactly what we want, but we may end up realizing that, you know, I want to split this up. But we're not sure yet, so we'll let it be. And you know what? Yeah. You know what this means? That bit that we're repeating right here can actually get pulled out too, and it can actually just be a get feature. Yeah, I like that idea too. And it's probably just going to call this directly. All right, so then from here, instead of that tuple, this is just a feature. Yeah, so oh, and it's on self, which I'm not passing. So yeah, real group ID, real feature ID, those should be good. This is also that there, boom. So then this lookup, let's do this. Group is equal to this bit, but we're going to turn it into and all right, so yeah, what's everyone up to, by the way? Anything fun? Anything cool? All right, so then the other error would be flag group key. And yeah, we end up needing the environment thing, so we may end up just doing something like calling this function get real IDs. And then the environment thing happens inside it too. I think I like that idea. All right, so so real feature ID goes there. This would end up being real group ID. So then this would be environment feature. And yeah, we'll have to fix these error messages here soon. Oh, and yeah, we need to wrap that in. Okay. Okay. All right, so we get that. Oh, you gotta go? Yeah, no worries, Pepe. I'll see you again soon, right? I'll be here tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, right? Yeah, no worries. I stream all the time. I'll see you again soon. No stress. Yeah, good to meet you. So they're saying I'd want to do something like that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave that as an error for now so that we can go and let's rename this. This is gonna be get real IDs. Now this is starting to make sense there, Packrat. Like having an explicit type for this would be kind of useful, because then we'd know exactly what these keys are from the return. We're the only consumer of it, though, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I think I'm just okay with like an ad hoc struct here. real feature ID and real environment ID. Oh, do we have to give it a name? Hey, what's up, Duck Typed? Yeah, how you doing? What other streams have you checked out? You can probably make some recommendations if there's specific content you're looking for. Hey, Code with Dave. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Vada. I like that name. That's a good one. Thank you for the follow, Vada. Duh. And what up, Duct Tape DevOps? How you doing? Mr. Sir. I made it into a great stream yesterday. It was like the Dev Dad. Maybe like the Dev Dad 0 or something? I don't remember, but yeah, it was a great stream. Came through via a Stragger stream. Cool. All right. Looked into Svelte. Awesome. So yeah, duck type. If you're into like Stragger type stuff, you're probably gonna enjoy like Tej. If you're familiar with Tej already, probably don't need to give you the link. Another one to check out is the Primogen, of course. And then like someone who gets really deep into it is Soding, right? Which is like Tsoding. So I can link any of these if you haven't seen them yet. Happy to share. All right, but those are streams that get like similarly like really low level. Like very technical, very computer sciencey. I am not that computer sciencey, but I don't mind learning a new language. I actually started toying around with Rust like in 2016. Doesn't mean I'm good at it, but it means that, you know, I've got at least some experience and understanding of these different languages, when their use cases are, blah, blah, blah. But I'm mainly a front-end dev that makes the back end work. I think technically I might be one of the most full stack devs you've ever seen. But it's still like, you know, there's gonna be parts of that horse that don't get drawn that well. All right, DevOps is the part of the horse that I still need to like learn how to draw better. If you don't know what I mean by like the part of the horse kind of thing, I can show you the meme. Oh, that's cool, Vibrant. Hell yeah, man. So yeah, happy to give you any links that, you know, if none of that stuff sounded familiar, etc. Totally, just let me know, duct typed. I will link all those streams if you want. Yeah, duct tape and duct typed. Yeah, exactly. Like, a little tricky. Yeah, I think I got a tooth issue. I'm gonna have to get that fixed. Dude, I haven't been to the dentist in ages, though. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Bash Bunny and Melky are like the main like Go developers. Yeah. So Melky does a bunch of Go. I think it's his main backend language. Bash Bunny primarily does Go. I don't even know if I've seen her do much front end. She's done it, but yeah, she's mainly a Go dev too. So Bash Bunny. Oh. Hold on. Does anyone really regularly go? That's what you were saying. Yeah. I totally misunderstood. Oh, and I didn't even do the right command for shouting out Bash Bunny, but yeah. Yeah, RWX Rob does a bunch of Go too, for sure. But that's not actually the question that was asked, so my bad. Totally misunderstood. No, I haven't been in like over 10 years, so I need to get that fixed. Yeah, I even have insurance. It's just, who goes to the dentist unless they got an issue? And most dentists really like get upset about that because they're just constantly like dealing with people that let their shit go, and then they gotta fix it. Oh, every 6 months is really ideal, for sure. Yeah, you're not wrong at all. But who does that? Only time I ever went to the dentist that often was when I was a kid. Like junior high, high school, elementary school, right? Like, you know, mom's the one that scheduled that shit. Hey, Mom, schedule me a dentist appointment. I could call her up right now. But no. I don't even know if like the dentist I used to go to still operates. I think the biggest trepidation I have is trying to find another good dentist. Right? Like when you find a dentist you really like, then it's all about like, well, shit, I don't want to get one that sucks. Yeah, exactly. And take it easy, duct typed. There's plenty of people from the UK that have good dental hygiene, etc. They're all from Eton, but still, it's fine. I'm just kidding. I get the meme. Here's some of the craziest stuff, though, like celebrities with, like, weird grills. Have you ever seen Will Ferrell's bottom teeth? You'll never be able to unsee it. It's all you're gonna notice when he opens his mouth. Oh wait, hold on. Is there a plot going? Nope. I'm just looking at Will Ferrell's something or other with his bottom teeth. Which is fine, right? He's successful without it. Doesn't matter. That hasn't affected his life in any major way. So, whatever. Fuck it. But it's still something that you're never going to be able to unsee. Yeah, he does it. I mean, honestly, smiling with all the teeth is weird anyway. Like, you might see a little bit when I smile. But I don't think I'm doing that on purpose. And yeah, like, you know, they're not bad. Color is a little meh. I definitely got, like, some chipped teeth. Like, yeah. Yeah. Like, I've chipped, like, all these bottom teeth, like, on the tops there. This one's, like, really chipped. Like, the far right one of the bottom four. Oh, I know what I did. I know for a fact what I did. I've been a fingernail biter my entire life. So then all it takes is one, like, you know, like, hitting my knee into my jaw, and then I got a chipped tooth. Well, shit. Right? So snowboarding, hitting your knee into your jaw is a very common thing, actually. But the worst chipped one was... when I was in high school, I developed the perfect chokehold. Not perfect. People who know what to do when in a chokehold can get out of it. It's actually quite simple. You get them around, bam, you lock it. You're right behind the elbow here. This part, you know, goes around the neck. Anyone smart just goes and grabs your thumb on this hand, and just grabbing your thumb and rotating will pull your arm off. Right? So it'll like loosen your grip on that, and then you're just done. I've only had one person escape my chokehold though, because they knew the trick. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, no. Technically, I had another person escape too, but their trick was different. They just front flipped onto me. It was so gnarly, and they were thick. So that's when I chipped that tooth. Like, yeah. I got him. He just walks over. At least it wasn't like a full flip. But, yeah, he fucking front flipped onto me. It was right before a Tool concert, too, which was interesting. But yeah. Yeah, the thumb, like, both of them were, like, into martial arts. It's very interesting to me, like, the calm, cool, and collected one is the one that did the thumb thing, and then the dude that listened to Mudvayne did the front flip. Kind of interesting, right? And what up? Oh man, I forget how to pronounce this. Is it Ibu? Cool, Ibu. Thank you. But yeah, how you doing? And what up, Mr. Demon Wolf? What you up to? You finally making it in here after, like, Tech Savvy Travy finished up? Is that it? Damn, Tej is going deep again. I know, already almost August, right? I'm gonna need to lock down my TwitchCon tickets and hotel room at this point. And by tickets, I guess I mean like the ticket to TwitchCon and then like the flight, right? Cool, simple CRM built on top of WordPress? Yeah, sounds awesome, man. Yeah, I think WordPress is awesome, right? The people that hate on it have never actually used it. They're only judging it by the fact that clients tend to ruin it by adding plugins that don't need to be there. You know what you can do as a developer with a brain on your shoulders? Disable the plugins tab for your users. Yeah. That was the first step in every WordPress site I've ever launched. Just disable the plugins tab on the left side. It's actually really easy. Which is a shame, Gavin, because there's this awesome video about how awesome PHP has gotten. I think it is this one, the evolution. He keeps changing the thumbnail. Yeah, this is it. Right, so we can watch it at real fast playback speed. So bam, he's at 5.6 right now. Look at all that boilerplate. Ugh. All right, so he starts refactoring to 7.0, getting some good types in there, not needing annotations at some point because you can just type things now. Yeah, it's such a good video. Yeah, this dude nails it. Very awesome video. Anytime you want to just like dunk on somebody hating on PHP, show them this video and show them how good it's gotten. Yeah, it's awesome. Like really well done. How many views has this gotten? 79,000, because it's that good. So yeah, my favorite part too is when he shows the difference between them, right? So 8.2 to 5.6, like holy shit. Yeah. Right? And it's something like 70% of the internet still. Yeah. WordPress makes up 40% of the internet. Some of those numbers may be a couple years old, maybe it's changed, I don't know. But yeah, it's like kind of ridiculous even. Is it bigger now? It didn't go down, it went up. I could see that. People abandoning stuff like PHP BB, etc. for WordPress focused things. Yeah, I could see some of that. That would make sense. And if anyone doesn't know, PHP BB was like the forum software, right? So like if there was like a forum in which like threads and conversations and stuff happen, like PHP BB was one of the biggest ones. I forget some of the other ones that existed, right? There was like, what was it? Like PHP Reactor or something like that? But yeah, PHP BB was the most heavily developed open source forum software out there. I know there were other competitors, but PHP BB basically won. But I think, like, is it still maintained? Oh my god, hold on. They keep releasing new versions, but refuse to update their website. Like, holy shit, dude. Gradients, huh? Cool. Cool. But yeah, let's look at the demo real quick. Oh yeah, you've all seen websites that look like this, right? You just didn't realize that it was PHPB under the... Yep. All right, so this is gonna end up being something else. I know, right? Like, dude, so old school. Yep. Even conjures like the memory of web rings, etc. Yeah, totally. Ooh, can we destructure this? No. No. All right, so we haven't finished typing this then, right? Because Vexilla result needs a type, and that type is real IDs. And then that's a failure. All right, so we need real environment ID next. And yeah, that's just a placeholder to get this thing working. All right, and environments are contained within the flag group, not the manifest, right? So let's go figure out when we need to update those. After we do this part. All right, they hate this part. So it's the point at which we are getting the flags. right? So group flag table is create feature lookup table. We need a create environment lookup table too. Yeah, so we're good with the type there. But it's going to be this like nested hash map as well. All right, so next up, and yeah, oh man, Eldon, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I left you hanging. How you doing? And yeah, Nomi, you still out there? Alright, so we're gonna be playing some games tonight for sure, though. Hold on, let me reply over here. Are you gonna be, oh, you're gonna be at FurryCon? Oh, cool. Oh, like the convention you're going to is gonna be like close to home or whatever? Cool, man. That's legit. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, kill two birds with one stone. Mission Impossible. Nice. Well, kind of a cool website, too. Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, enjoy. Oh, it's in Indiana. Nifty. Yeah, I don't know why. Sorry, Mr. Demon Wolf. I thought you were from, like, originally from, like, another country or something. So, yeah, my bad. I don't know why I thought that. Yeah, man. Cool. It's not something I truly understand, but holy shit, like... Right? Hating on what people enjoy is just the worst. So yeah, for sure, man. Enjoy it. Have you ever been to Dragon Con? I think that one's pretty big in like the cosplay scene, which seems furry-ish, right? But maybe like just slightly different. I don't know. Again, I don't know the cultures, no clue. But yeah, you're in Wisconsin. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome, man. So, Comic-Con too? Alright, cool. Yeah, I would assume Dragon Con then, if like cosplay, etc. for Comic-Con, you know, like lines up with furry as well. Yeah, you might check out Dragon Con. I've heard a lot about Dragon Con. Never been there, no idea, no clue. But yeah, like, I think it's mainly for, like, cosplay, etc. Or, I don't know, man. I have no idea. But, dude, look at how many people. Just, like, you know, dress up, do whatever, right? Do the furry thing, too. Who gives a shit, right? Close enough to me. I get it. Yeah, we're doing some Rust right now. I'm taking my sweet-ass time. Oh, you mean like actual, like dragon costumes? I don't think it has to be that specific. I think it's more about just like, you know, fantasy, etc. Right? So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's more about cosplay than furry, but again, I can't tell much of a difference. No offense. I hope that doesn't feel offensive. I don't know, man. Oh shit, dude, that one's dope. So, like, it looks like the Five Nights at Freddy's character, I guess. Oh, it is for Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, they did an amazing job. Yeah, that looked cool. Alright, let's keep going. Let's hack this thing out. Yeah, super good. They did a great job. It's 1 a.m.? Yeah, no worries, Duck Types. Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, we're hanging out. Thank you for the follow. Again, real quick though, are there any streams that you would like recommendations for? There's a lot of great ones out there. I'm happy to give you a couple if you haven't seen them yet. So, the ones that I mentioned earlier, are you familiar with them? Right? Like the Primogen, Tej, and Soding. Because it seems like you're, you know, into like the low-level stuff like Strager does, right? So yeah, check out Soding, right? Hot reloading with C. Oh my god. Right? Check out Teach Dev. Awesome. And then finally, check out the Primogen, obviously. I assume you probably like found the Primogen stream, but yeah. Those are 3 that are like very like low level along the lines of like a Strager style stream. There's so many more, but you know, I can't name everybody. All right, one thing though, I need some more water. It's empty. So I'm gonna go use the restroom and I'll be right back. See you in a sec. There you go, Bruno. Nailed it. There you go. Alright, and I'm back. Ooh, hold on. Alrighty. So yeah, what's everybody up to? How's your day going? Writing your first interpreter while learning some Rust in the process. Definitely challenging, but real fun. Yeah, nice. All right, so yeah, this part. All right, so yeah, this takes in a flag group. Yeah, it has to. Okay, hold on. So we don't care about getting the feature names, so we're good there. Oh, Letty. Hold on, let me just fix this quick message. Alright, so environment name equals, and no, that ain't it. This would just be environment dot name. Honestly, nah, we can just do environment dot name. Oh, that's fine, Vibrant. I'd say the key is start making sure you're using component like libraries, etc. Right? Let them handle like the design issues. As an example, I haven't done any customizing of any of these Mantine like components. It ends up looking pretty good though. Is it perfect? No. Needs work. Needs all sorts of stuff. Could we brand it better with colors and some other shit? Sure. But you can get pretty close. Right? I've done like a little bit, but not a lot. I've done like some very, very minor customization stuff. But still, like out of the box, composing those things together, all you're responsible for at that point is layout, not like individual component styling. And that frees you up to really care about the layout, because individual component styling is meh. Right? You'll still make some custom ones, but you don't have to make every single thing custom. And then later you can improve it. All right, so this ends up being create environment lookup table. And, oh shit. Yeah, we need this as well. So then here we go. And we need to do this, get. Ooh, but that needs the results. Then we do the okay or thing. Environment lookup key not found. We need to go make that actually a thing. Oh, I mean, feel free to throw it out there. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, Viewtify does some decent stuff. Alright, so get feature ends up being the bit that we want to start replacing inside of all these things. And that is here in the first should. I gotcha. Yeah. It took Viewtify a long time to update to Vue 3. Here's the thing, though. Vue 2 libraries should have been fine inside of a Vue 3 project. That shouldn't have actually caused any issues. As far as I know. I could be wrong. But yeah, I think the Vue 2 to Vue 3 stuff was a huge problem. And yeah, I think, Evan, you just really fucked up. It introduced so much churn in the ecosystem. Now, granted, it's no different than what React did, but for some reason, like the way React did it, it didn't break anything. You know? You could still keep using your class components just fine. So I think technically the big problem was, Evan, you really wanted to get like hooks because, yeah, the day hooks came out, he's like, well, I'm rewriting to Vue 3. I think he made a mistake, though, by introducing too many breaking changes. Technically, adding hooks in a React-y way first would have really helped out. Right? Something you opt into and you're done. I think the biggest problem was the single file component like structure they had set up. To refactor that is heavier. So yeah, I don't know. I think more incremental changes would have really helped instead of like everything all at once. I consider it almost as bad as like the Python 2 to 3 thing. As far as like introducing churn into the ecosystem. Ooh, yep, we do pass in group ID and feature name. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 1000%, Gavin. Yeah, I totally agree with that statement. It was such a huge, major, like, problem that it almost should have been like a new language at that point, right? Python 2 could just stay Python. And then the new language could be... water moccasin? I don't fucking know, but something. There's plenty of fucking snakes out there in the world. Viper. Oh, wait. No, that's a thing. It would have existed before Golang's Viper, though. Boa. Right? Boa would have been a good one, too. All right, will it blend? Oh, we broke everything. Fuck. All right, we got ourselves another bug. So value was moved on 119, which is here. And that's it. Yeah, when in doubt, clone it out. I coined that phrase. I hope people start saying it. That'd be really cool. But when in doubt, clone it out. Oh, lifetime's getting you down? Just clone it, man. And there you go. You got to make it rhyme, obviously. Yeah, that's where I messed up. All right, so we got one issue here. Oh, ChatGPT came up with that one. All right. When in doubt, clone it out. Patent pending. Yes, we're good there. This part, though. So value is borrowed. And it's borrowed at 226. No, they still hate it. All right. Any suggestions out there? Oh, is that it? So instead of and stir, I think that's the move. All right, we change up our return value here. I think we're good. All right, that was easy enough. So yeah, creating the environment lookup table. Ooh, yeah. We got to do that in the set flags thing. So flag lookup table, right? Hold on. I need to send this message real quick. All right. So yeah, sorry, just looking at the thing. Yeah, I got distracted. Somehow I clicked something on Twitter and now I'm seeing my my sponsor me video again. And I think I enjoy watching it more than y'all do. Like, for sure. I love watching that video. Okay, so yeah, flag lookup table. This would be environment table. Oh, not that. Oh my god, why is that one an error? Yeah, I think we know. Alright, hold on. Where is it moved? It's right there. Dot clone. When in doubt, clone it out. And yeah, what's everyone up to? How y'all doing today? I'm doing great. What are you up to there, Standard, Mr. Sir? I think we're set. So setting flags should set our environment table and the values on that table, and we should be pretty good. I mean, at this point though, let's run our tests and just be sure. Shit! Son of a bitch! So we get the 418 value there. It's greater than 332. It's less than 505. Start time and end time are different. Right, so we see happy path plus a day, happy path. So we get to happy path here. And that's just part of within this function. And we're doing it with a now value. Excuse me. We're dealing with a brittle test here. Yeah, Bruno, for sure, man. I haven't written Ruby in ages. Last Ruby I wrote besides this was Vagrant scripts. Like Vagrant, like, you know, spinning up a dev environment type stuff. Right? The last C# I wrote before this was college. Like over 10 years ago. I've never written significant Python beyond this. Maybe, hold on, no, some of that machine learning stuff. I hadn't written any PHP since the client agency I worked at. So yeah, like all these things, man, like yeah. You just make the test pass for all of them and you're good to go. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Oh my God, that came out of nowhere. Wait a minute. Environment is never used? I don't believe that at all, motherfucker. That's probably the issue right now. Oh. So we're not doing that yet. I'm just doing the unit testing to uncover like the issues we're gonna have. The part that I'm talking about as far as like other testing is, yeah, here at the bottom, I want to establish end-to-end tests in which, yeah, we're doing like the, you know, get manifest, sync manifest, whatever. Now, when you're thinking, oh, like generic, no, like the only generic thing we can do is create a server that this is going to hit that abstracts out like the stuff we care about. So that server will serve up JSON data for the end-to-end tests, no problem. But for unit testing, that's just a separate thing that actually gets solved in like each language individually. Right? The tests and methods and things we have to do in Rust are not going to be the exact same as something we can do in a more dynamic language, right? So our unit tests are going to be totally fucking different. But our end-to-end test is basically going to follow this same script, if that makes sense. Right? The data we're passing, you know, like the fetching, etc. Like this entire end-to-end test is actually going to be like fully like portable. Not literally portable, but you can port it, right? Doesn't mean you can move it from place to place, but it does mean that you can take the pattern it does and port it to another language. So in that way, it is portable, right? But it's not like generic at that point. It's more about the pattern of what this end-to-end test does, and those things can be implemented in any language, right? As long as I follow that pattern, we're good to go. So yeah, my test server that's running right now, this thing right here, it's got some like mock data. It's all like statically done. I would love, fucking love, to make it more dynamic, right? So this server that's running is just a static file server. Eventually it'll become like an Express.js server that gives me like dynamically created manifest.json other shit, you know? Right? We're only seeing the fetch for the manifest, so yeah, that's fine, but eventually we're gonna need to fetch all of like the individual flags too, and we just need this server to respond accordingly for those flags. So yeah, eventually, yes, our test server will have a bunch of like common data between things, but then unit testing is just per language, right? Because the units that we're testing are totally gonna change. So it looks like our start now, whatever, is a little off, and it's during schedule active. Exactly. Yeah, totally. Yep. Yeah, no worries. Again, I don't know if this is the right way. Keep that in mind. I'm not trying to say like this is the way you have to do it. If you think of a better way, go for it, man. Yeah, I'd love to hear like your like approach to it other than what I'm doing. Cause I don't know, maybe there's a better way. Fuck if I know. But this is working for me right now. That's all. You know. We're all just humanly fallible. So, at that point, yeah, just try and fix the fallible things. Mm-hmm. Alright, so, man, we have done some really, really good refactoring and structuring and, like, utility method creating and, like, all that shit. I'm really happy with it, really proud of it. That said, this bug is trickier. At least it's obvious that here in Happy Path, yeah, these values are totally not between each other. So the way that we're deriving that is wrong. So yeah, this is currently the thing that Bitmasher helped us understand. We refactored 2 timestamps and it solved a bunch of our bugs, but they're not done. Oh, and you're saying this thing right here? That's just CRT. Hold up, let me show this. Yes. Right, so this is gonna be the title for my next YouTube video. It's a little slow right now, but we'll see it go. Right, I trimmed it, I sped it up, etc. But this is it, like, running using that, like, no more secrets, like, library, etc. And then I just speed it up because the frame rate sucks anyway. Boom, nailed it. Right, so the one I'm doing about, like, macros in JavaScript, this is going to be the title card for that. Right? It looks pretty fucking dope, doesn't it? Yeah, it's kind of cool. So, just so you all know, no more secrets. This is the library doing that. And most of your, like, OS level repositories actually have no more secrets, like, as a library. So yeah, I installed it with Brew, no problem. Bam, you do like an ls and then it like decrypts it for you. Pretty fucking cool, right? It is specifically inspired by the film Sneakers. If you haven't seen the movie Sneakers, you got some homework. Sneakers and Hackers are the penultimate films for the different aspects of hacking. Technically, Hackers 2 Takedown does a really good job of portraying the Kevin Mitnick story and like how he really like used like social engineering more so than like the crazy hacky stuff. So yeah, technically Sneakers is along the same lines as Kevin Mitnick's shit, right? Social engineering, etc. is the core part of their hacking in the entire film. And it's just beautiful. It's great. And that's like the #1 vulnerability in any organization. The people involved. Social engineering is more powerful than some supercomputer cracking people's passwords or some shit. Oh yeah, you got that supercomputer running and it's costing you like thousands of dollars? I just made a phone call. Right? Like that's the crutch or the core of why people are the worst, like, the worst link in the chain of security. Software systems, sure, there's bugs. Human beings have way more bugs. Yeah, Thor's awesome. Dude, it was cool. Like, Vibrant, did you see Primogen's stream today? He actually had Thor's dad as the background behind his, like, semi-transparent terminal. It's fucking cool, man. I feel like he was actually stoked that I recognized it. Yeah, super cool. I feel like he was actually really stoked that someone actually knew exactly who that was. And I only know because I've seen Thor's like tweet about it or something. Yeah, it's super good. Ooh, alright, so it's 6 p.m. I think we have a very solid bug to work through because our test is failing now. So yeah, failing test, failing test. That said, I got some gaming to go do. I'm gonna be playing some Diablo with Worm, James, and Worm's partner, I think is the best. I don't know if they're married yet. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, Worm's partner, for sure. So it'll be super fun playing with Cinder. And yeah, I think it's like the first time I'll actually be playing with Cinder. So yeah, it'll be a good group. But I gotta eat some food. I gotta cook some dumplings, I think. I do feel a like precursor to a cluster headache, which is a bummer. But that means that technically it's not the dumplings that are gonna like cause it, right? So if I'm gonna have a cluster headache, I'm gonna have a cluster headache. And that's all there is to it. I don't think the dumplings are the trigger. I thought so at one point, and I was like really worried about it. But I don't think dumplings are the trigger. I don't think it's the MSG or the sodium content, etc. I think it's purely like I already felt the precursor to a cluster headache, which means I'm either going to get lucky and it's not going to hit tonight and it's just like an errant precursor, or I'll be waking up at about 3 a.m. with the worst headache of my life. It's a very simple 50-50. And when I say worst headache of my life, I'm not comparing it to the other cluster headaches. Trying to say one cluster headache is better or worse than the other is such a small difference between them. Let me just point out, the cluster headaches I experience are greater pain than any time I've broken my collarbones, done an AC separation on my shoulder, when I dislocate, any of that shit. The worst pain I've ever experienced in my entire life are these headaches. So yeah, not ideal. Really not ideal. Luckily, I stocked up on the whiskey, so if I need to chug some whiskey at about 4 a.m., well, you know, yeah, that'll be a thing. I don't know what it is, but if I chug like a glass, maybe 2 glasses of like the watered down whiskey, maybe a little stronger than normal, if I chug that and then focus on my breathing, like deep breaths, etc., I can pass out through the cluster headache. If I don't, the breathing doesn't do it. And instead, I will be cradling my head for like 8 hours straight. And then still wake up with it lingering and being miserable. I don't get it, I don't understand it, but something about the oxygenation of drinking whiskey and then basically hyperventilating myself allows me to pass out through it. It's fucking weird, man. I don't get it, I don't understand it. Maybe it's a tooth issue, I don't fucking know. But I've had this issue, I've had these headaches before I had teeth issues, you know? The first time this headache hit, I was 23. Living at Mount Hood. Couldn't sleep at all. This headache was killing me. I went to the 24-hour restaurant that was like a block away. Bought some Advil and probably looked really like pale and just... Yeah, the person selling me that Advil was like, dude, you don't look right. Yeah, I was probably sweating and pale. And then I took an Advil. I took 2 Advils and vomited, and the endorphins from vomiting allowed me to actually like sleep through the night as well. So yeah, it's the worst. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemies. Not at all. I'm sorry, like, no one should ever have to deal with this. It fucking sucks. But yeah, it feels like basically like an ice pick poking itself out from behind my left eye here. Every once in a while it like migrates from here to here. But that's about it. It's always, like, not always. Majority of the time behind the left eye. I've had it behind the right eye like once. Maybe twice. But yeah, fun stuff. So, when someone tells you they suffer from cluster headaches, don't try and diminish it, saying like, oh yeah, I get migraines too. Oh, yeah, absolutely kebab. I've had one hit at the office before, and it's like really dangerous driving home with that shit going. I've had it hit when I was out at like a meetup in Seattle too. And like, I wanted to go party with people, but I knew I just had to get home and self-medicate, which is the worst part, actually. My self-medication is chugging whiskey. I don't like it. I don't want it to be that way. But I absolutely need whiskey on hand at all times for that. Aura triggered ones. Yeah, I've never gotten aura triggered. Mine are just purely like, I think weather based. Usually barometric pressure, I think, is the trigger, like when it like flip-flops and wobbles like too much. I don't know for sure. I have no idea what the actual trigger is. It usually happens when I'm fucking with my sleep cycle too. Oh yeah, I stayed up and only got 4 hours of sleep the night before, and then the weather does the weeble wobble on barometric pressure. Yeah, I'm getting one of them headaches. It'll happen. But it's like a confluence of things. It's not always like just one thing. So that's the trickier part. That's like tougher. And it could be just confirmation bias, and I'm wrong on what the trigger actually is. I've heard people say, oh, alcohol's a trigger for those, right? It isn't. Like, it really isn't. Here's the craziest part. When I was letting myself sleep in to any hour I wanted because I didn't have a job anyway, like last year when I first moved into this place, I had maybe 2 cluster headaches. Since getting this new job, I've had like 5. I don't think it's stress related. I think it's really like tied to, well, shit, I gotta wake up at some hour. Who cares when I went to sleep? With how long they last, the variability of how long my cluster headaches last is actually more about whether I medicate or not. If I self-medicate with whiskey and make myself pass out, I'm good to go in the morning. I have like a lingering, like, you know, like, not hangover, but, you know, when you drink and you're not hungover, but you still feel like some effect of it. You don't have a headache, you're not vomiting, but you still just like, you know, like the fogginess. Yeah. So I still get some of that fog. But I'd have that fog whether I medicated or not, because the cluster headache causes fog as well. Like, dude, when the cluster headaches are hitting, I'm fucking loopy. Some of y'all have actually, like, been here for those moments where, like, yep, I'm here, I'm streaming, I got a cluster headache, I'm gonna chug some whiskey. Normally, though, I'm not as loopy, even with whiskey, compared to cluster headache with whiskey. So it's fucking weird, man. And the only way I can explain that is, if you've read Harrison Bergeron, which is a Kurt Vonnegut short story, it's about, like, equality and how, like, bringing other people down to be equal to, you know, people that have deficiencies in some way is never the answer. Instead, it's about lifting people up, right? So, like Kurt Vonnegut's story about Harrison Bergeron, it's a society in which people who are too smart have to wear headphones that on a random, like, basis will, like, shatter their thought process. I'm sorry, Xanavi. It was a great night, though, last night, wasn't it? That was awesome. We had a blast. So fun. But yeah, like, the idea of, like, oh yeah, the person, like, the father in Harrison Bergeron wears these headphones, and it describes, like, the alarm bells or the train passing by or whatever that is way too loud, and you can't mess with that volume. Like, no, if you mess with the volume, you're a government criminal at that point in the short story. And that is a thing to make a smart person operate at the level of the average person by interrupting their thought process on a random basis. Right? So in the story, the father is the smart one, the mother is the not smart one, and yeah, she has no handicaps whatsoever that, like, you know, would make her experience this. But the dad totally fucking does. And it becomes one of those things where, like, she's asked, like, ooh, that seemed like a doozy, when, like, tears are running down the face of, like, the father, etc. So yeah, if you've never read Harrison Bergeron, I think it's still valuable. I'm not saying equality is wrong. I'm saying nerfing the best is the wrong approach. The key should be bringing up everyone else. Right? So, again, it's a short story. You don't have to agree with the, you really don't have to agree with the philosophy of it. But still just understanding the alarm bells, fucking train passing by, like the headphones on there that are way too loud and it really, like, interrupts your entire thought process. That is typically what the cluster headache does to me as well. It interrupts my entire thought process. It's an alarm bell originating from right here. It's fucking weird. So yeah, if you've never read any Kurt Vonnegut, I would highly recommend Welcome to the Monkey House. It's a collection of short stories, and not all of them are sci-fi. Some of them are just, like, you know, like character studies, etc. But they're, like, you know, 10 to 15 pages each. Right? Good short story you can read while on the toilet or whatever. I'm not sure how long you take to poop, but just saying. But yeah, Welcome to the Monkey House is my favorite short story collection, like anthology or whatever. It's just so good. There's so many good like things in there. The one about Epicac, which is like an AI, right? Like, dude, there's just so many good ones. All the King's Horses, that one's so fucking good. Oh, that one's so good. Like, the entire anthology. There's maybe like one or two that suck. Maybe. I can't even think of the ones that suck. But yeah, if you've never read any Kurt Vonnegut, Welcome to the Monkey House is a good intro to it. Because you can read little bits at a time and understand his like writing style and what he's trying to do with a story. It's not always about, you know, like the people involved. It's about the point he's trying to make sometimes, which is even like more powerful. So some of the philosophy, like the other stuff in it, like, please, yeah. If you enjoy reading in any way, or you're trying to enjoy reading, Kurt Vonnegut's Welcome to the Monkey House is like a way to introduce yourself to bigger and better writing. Because it's short stories that then become, you know, like thoughts that you have. Like, you know, the philosophy behind the story is actually more important usually. I believe most of his short stories come from, I have a thing I want to say, can I write a story that actually explains it, you know, and is entertaining at the same time. So yeah, really good shit. I'm a huge Kurt Vonnegut fan though, so maybe take what I say with a grain of salt. But yeah, so I do need to finish up streaming here. We need to go raid someone. Oh man, is Tej going? I owe Tej a raid, like so much. Oh my god. I think he's still going. He's been going all day. Yeah, I owe Tej a raid, for sure. We're gonna go raid Tej. He's awesome. He's good people, man. Yeah, he's still going. He's 7 hours and 20 minutes in. That's crazy. That's crazy. And shit, he said I need to reach out about Cody, etc. I'd love to do like a Cody evaluation stream. If they're into it, I'd love to like write blog posts and shit, maybe even contribute some code if needed. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna like hit up SourceGraph and see if they're looking for someone to do like a contract DevRel kind of thing for Cody. I think that'd be cool. Whether they're into it or not, yeah, that's up to them. But yeah, Tej said I should reach out to them and mention him actually. So yeah, Tej is just super good people. So we're to go say hi to him. I'm actually pumped that he's doing these longer streams because he's just that stoked on making the thing he's making. That's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, I get to actually like rate him. That'll be so good. He made a salad earlier? Oh dude, when he ate the cantaloupe the other day, I thought that was blocks of cheese, and I thought he was pulling like a Charlie Kelly. Any cheese is too much cheese. All right, later.